Hello, welcome to the Roy Rogers News Studio. Thank you for watching. Anyways, we're going to be spectating some tournaments, and at the moment, Rendies and El Kirinz is battling, while Raiden and J-Ice are preparing. So, I'm going to wait for J-Ice and Raiden because I think I'm just a little late in spectating Raiden's, or sorry, Rendies match. So I hate to get Rendies and Raiden kind of mixed up. So there we go. We'll wait for J-Ice and Raiden. Alright, so Raiden and J-Ice have just started, and this is the semi-finals match. And while I was waiting for J-Ice and Raiden to start their match, I was spectating Raiden and El Kirinz, so that way I can get the news to you who's going to attend the finals. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and spectate J-Ice and Raiden. This one's going to be pretty good, and you know, and I wish both Raiden and J-Ice good luck in their match. And there we go. Now for the best for both of them as they battle. Alright, so alright. Blue Mac and Romanian Girl. Yes, Scary Terry and Hidden Dragon. Although I think I've seen Scary Terry someplace else. Maybe, I'm not too sure if Scary Terry's a common name, or I don't know. I've seen it in the Oceanic OU match. Maybe I'm just mixing it up with another Metagross. I don't know. Anyways, so Tyranitar comes in, and the Sandstorm is started. Metagross is forced to switch, and License to Wall comes in. Now, okay, keep in mind, doubles is a completely different ball game than OU. Some people like to mix the two, but doubles takes a bit more skill because it's not just one Pokemon, but it takes two Pokemon to battle. Hence the reason why doubles players are not too common these days. I would have to say the two players that come to mind that are really good at doubles are J-Ice and Rendies. So, and they're in the semifinals. Alright, so there we go. On top comes in the Intimidate, which lowers down the attack. Tyranitar, well, let's just say that, well, Blaziken's going to switch into Ludicolo, and there's the Dragon Dance, which is going to increase the attack on Tyranitar, but speed is neutral now. License to Wall is trying to lower down speed. I don't think that I don't think that Ludicolo. I don't think Ludicolo is like the type to go out and, you know, and be like, man, I'm just gonna Surf Sweep, because, you know, if that's the case, Ludicolo is gonna knock out a lot of its fellow teammates, unless J-Ice has some water type to kind of sponge the hits with Surf. I'm referring to Surf, so yeah. I'm gonna say as a safe guess that there's probably a leech seed. Alright, so Ludicolo is going to hit really hard at this point, since there's a helping hand here. That's going to hit really hard. Hitmontop, I think, is going to do one more helping hand, which is, I think, is going to kill License to Wall. Or Blastoise can switch, but I doubt it. Now, even though Blastoise doesn't do very much damage, Blastoise is a very deadly force to be reckoned with. So Hitmontop is going to do a low kick, which is going to prove fatal for Tyranitar. And the Sandstorm is continuing to cause trouble. Alright, so let's see here. Alright. There's the Gyarados. Gyarados is going to pull off an Intimidate, which is going to lower down the attack on both. Now, here's where I think something might happen. It's just right in the middle of the game, and J-Ice is it's kind of iffy for him, you know. It's at the moment, it looks like the game is slightly favoring J-Ice, just slightly. Keep that in mind. J-Ice needs to knock out Blastoise, because Blastoise might do Follow Me or something like that and prove fatal. So Hitmontop is going to switch out into Metagross, and Ludicolo might do Giga Drain, right? There's Follow Me, which might prove fatal for Ludicolo. Or not Ludicolo, it might prove fatal for Blastoise, sorry. Ludicolo might, I knew it. Giga Drain, I knew was going to knock out at from that range, and I think J-Ice was really wanting to knock out Blastoise because, like I said, Blastoise has Follow Me, and it completely distracts from the match. Or not really, not match, but it distracts the Pokemon because, you know, Follow Me, and, you know, it forces the Pokemon to attack Blastoise first, while everything else sets up. So, yeah, Metagross is in a really good position. If Metagross has Thunder Punch, that would be a really good move to use right now. Kingdra could do a Rain Dance, which could boost the speed of Kingdra, but Kingdra also needs to take into account that there's a Ludicolo on the scene. So Metagross is going to do an Explosion, which is going to prove fatal for I guess it won't prove fatal. But, you know, now there's a problem with Rain shouldn't have Rain Dance. He really shouldn't have done that, because now Ludicolo is going to boost in speed, and both of them have Swift Swing, I would assume so. And Ludicolo could just, you know, just Giga Drain Kingdra and, you know, try to sweep out Gyarados. Some Ludicolos are quite sneaky and they carry HP Electric, but those are only the really rich competitive players. So, you know, so if you see some competitive player with a lot of, or you perceive that competitive person to have a lot of money, you may need to watch out for some surprises. Some people pay mad money just for a match like this, when it really counts. Alright, so Ludicolo and Gengar are a really good duo at the moment. There's the Ice Beam, which is not going to do very much. Ludicolo's going to Giga Drain here. If Kingdra has a recovering move, which I probably doubt it does, Kingdra should use it right now. I mean, Kingdra can't do an ice... I mean, Kingdra could do something that, you know, like try to Ice Beam Gengar. Gengar is much more of a threat than you might think. Gengar is really fast, and if Gengar is unsupervised, then it might start knocking out things. Now, if I had to guess, Hitmontop was switched in so that way he can pull off an Intimidate, and I think Hitmontop might be sacked. But there's a Surf, which, you know, Hitmontop is going to go down. I knew that Hitmontop was going to be sacked one way or another. Raiden is trying to pull off a flinch, and he failed, and Giga Drain killed his Kingdra. Alright, so leftovers, recovery. Alright. J-Ice is doing really well so far. He's doing really well. If that Gengar has Thunderbolt, Gengar can really do some rounds on that Gyarados. Ludicolo. Alright, so I could be wrong, but I've seen Stall Machine before. I've seen it, like whenever I film tournaments, I've seen the Stall Machine before, so there you go. So Gengar and Ludicolo are at the moment oh wow, that critical. But that didn't do much to, I mean, it kind of did a little chunk to Gengar's health. There's the protection. Alright, so Raiden and J-Ice are really trying to hold on to this match. Alright, so Ludicolo is going to switch into Scary Terry. Like I said, I think I've seen that before. Maybe that was just a Raiden match, I don't know. I was spectating. It's a Scary Terry. I've seen Scary Terry around before. Alright, so Gengar looks like he's in kind of a critical state. Gengar could do a Thunderbolt here. And try to kill Gengar. Or not, sorry. Kill Gyarados, sorry. Or Gengar could try to do something for... Oh! Gengar's gonna protect, alright. Everybody's protecting. Except for Metagross. Alright, so everyone... Gengar can't protect... Or not, sorry, Gyarados can't protect, which means that Gyarados is susceptible to Gengar's possible Thunderbolt. I'm not sure if Gengar has Thunderbolt or not. But if it does, Gyarados is very vulnerable. If Gyarados wants to survive, it has to switch. It has to. Because, you know, I can tell you that probably Gengar and Ludicolo are looking at that Gyarados being like, man, we gotta knock this thing out. So, okay, what do I think is gonna happen? I think that Raiden is, yeah, I kind of knew that Raiden was gonna switch out Gyarados to survive, and there we go. There's a Shadow Ball. So Blaziken could do a low. I kind of Blaziken had something from Metagross. Alright, so this is the Sword Dance Ludicolo, if I remember correctly. So this might have Bullet Seed and Waterfall, if memory serves me correctly. If memory serves me right. That Ludicolo, the Stall Machine, has Bullet Seed and Waterfall. One problem for Raiden that he might have to ponder. Ludicolo, J-Ice's Ludicolo is neutral to anything that Ludicolo throws at it. Unless the Stall Machine knows return, which, you know, then he can just... then he doesn't have to worry about what I just said, but, you know, if... Oh, Rock Slide. That is going to prove fatal, and Gyarados is out. Alright, so GG. J-Ice has beaten Rendies. Raiden! Sorry. Oh man. Raiden! Rendies is gonna battle against J-Ice. This is gonna be a really epic battle because I'm not sure if you watched some of my previous videos, but J-Ice and Rendies were my commentators usually for a doubles match, for doubles officials. So this is going to be really epic because, you know, both commentators of mine are going to battle. So I am looking forward to seeing this battle take place. With that being said, I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the finals match. Yeah, this is probably one of the more epic matches. Alright, so J-Ice and Rendies. This is going to be one of the most epic battle that's going to ever be recorded. Alright, so there's Wobbuffet and Crobat vs Fortress and Skymarine. If only Crobat had Heat Wave. But there's the explosion. Wobbuffet needs to be knocked out. Critical hit is going to prove fatal. Alright. Oh man. Alakazam and Wobbuffet. And Alakazam just wants to go right for the Gengar. Alright, so at this point Gengar I think is going to switch. So I really don't think Gengar is going to stay there while Alakazam is going to possibly sweep. There's a Psychic, which is going to prove fatal against Gengar. Sludge Bomb is not going to affect Skymarine, because Skymarine is a skill type. Alright, so Shiny Manectric. Alright, so there's a Psychic, which is going to... The Thunderbolt is going to prove fatal against Zam. Ooh. HP Electric. Well, I don't understand why Manectric did a flamethrower with Skymarine, but maybe Rendies has something good in stock that he's probably not telling us about. If I had to guess, probably Gyarados. Because, you know, Pikachu and, you know. There's a Manectric. I think there has to be a Gyarados someplace. Or Ludicolo. Alright. Rendi's showing off his prizes. So There's the fake out, which is going to prove Pikachu is going to flinch. I thought it was going to prove fatal, but I guess not. Alright, Pikachu... You know, Pikachu's kind of pointless, in a sense. There's a... Ooh, hidden power. Alright, so I think Wobbuffet might do a mirror coat. Yep, that was predicted. Alright, so Ludicolo is really setting up the sword dance. Marowak might have something for this match, you know, but it doesn't look favorably with Rendy, so. But Rendy's has been known to, you know, just kind of revive himself in a sense. The Ice Beam, do half damage. One more Ice Beam and Marowak is going to be out for the count. Alright, so Marowak, I think, is going to do a double edge on Tentacruel. That is going to hit pretty hard. With the Bulbarang, though, whoa. Like I said, Rendy's has been known to kind of revive himself off of kind of tight situations. And let's see. Let's see who's going to win this one. I think it's going to be Rendy's, but there's the protection. What the? Double edge? Okay, well, I guess, what the? What's happening? J.I.C. has defeated Rendy's. Interesting. I don't know why that happened. I don't know why Rendy's killed his Ludicolo. That, alright. We have to conceptualize this a little bit. Anyways, this is the Roy Rogers channel. Don't forget to comment or subscribe to the channel, like or dislike the content that you see here. And this is the Roy Rogers News Channel, signing off.